Hey everybody, this is Jared, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to pick a devotional. Let's get to it. All right, this one's a winner. We're geared up, ready to go. Okay, so today I've got for you my picks for devotionals. These are devotionals that I've gone through in the past, or one of which I'm currently going through. I won't tell you which one. It's a big old secret. No, I guess I will tell you. It's okay. But I think I've talked about devotionals in the past and my process for going through a daily devotional. I do of course, I do a scriptural-based one, like one of these, and I also do an intellectual one. But we're just going to stick with the scripture, sacred, read a passage, read some commentary, and then and that's going to center you. I don't think I have to, if you're watching this video, I don't have to defend a devotional practice to you because you're probably watching this because either you like my videos, and that's great, hit the thumbs up button, or you feel like you need a little bit more guidance on how to choose one because there's so many out there. And so I'm just going to give you some tips and tricks how I decide, because there are a lot of options. So how do you pick which one is right for you and is right for you in this season even? Like your needs as far as spiritual needs may change in the future. So just giving you some tips and tricks and just my process, and I hope that this is helpful to you. So here we go. Let's just jump into it. I've picked three that I think really encapsulate my process for choosing devotional, and so here's the three ways that I pick are represented in these three, and they are time. How much time do you have to dedicate to a devotional? Subject, like, is there a topic that you're interested in, yes or no, and then choosing one around that topic. Or person, so is there an author that you really respect and enjoy reading their regular books? Maybe they have a devotional out. Like, those are all things to consider, and that's how I base mine off of. I'll just walk through those three, but I'm just going to give you the punchline. Time, topic, person. Like, that's it. So why do I choose these is because I think these are the things that are most important to us. And they're certainly the most things that are most important to me when I'm choosing a devotional. So let's walk through these three that I have here and just kind of explain why I picked them and kind of what they're all about and why I think they encapsulate these ideas. Let's start with the time element. This devotional I've got in front of me is called 2 Minutes a Day, 100 Devotions for 100 Guys. And the way that it works is each chapter is broken up by day, and it's 100 days of devotional. It gives you a scripture, really short, like 2 or 3 verses, and then a paragraph of commentary, and then a paragraph of prayer and things to think about / quotes. So total reading is about 3 to 4 paragraphs spread over 2 pages, and it takes 2 minutes. Boom. Like, if you don't have 2 minutes, if time is the most important thing to you, like something like this, where there is a clear time parameter on it, and then you read through it and you see, oh, it's only like realistically 1 page of information on 2 pages, like, this is a no-brainer. Like, anyone can do 2 minutes a day. And so if you're short on time and that's the most important thing to you, but you still want to get in the Word, like, pick a devotional that has a specific time parameter written on the cover in the title, and then roll with it. You can find ones like these. This is specifically for guys, and so it kind of crosses over into some of this other stuff, but time is the most important thing here. And that's why I picked this one, is because sometimes all I got is 2 minutes, so it fulfills that need. The second area is topic, and this one is called Walking with Bilbo. Let me check the copyright date on this. I think it came out around 2000. It's actually 2005, and it is a devotional where you walk through The Hobbit, and it takes passages from it, it takes ideas from it, and you really dive deep into the lore of The Hobbit. it walks you through, I think they have other ones that are like this, but it walks you through some of the lore, and so you get to kind of nerd out and geek out on this topic, this book, everything's centered around that, and then it also incorporates scripture passages that you go through. It asks you questions, and it gives the author's personal commentary in addition to the passages from the book that you read. The difference between this one is it's very, very heavy on this one topic. Like every chapter, every day that you do this devotional is completely and totally centered around this niche, this topic. And so if you don't know anything about this topic, it's not going to appeal to you. But if you are totally fangirling, fanboying out on Bilbo Baggins, then you have got the devotional for you. The trade-off is, because it's not concerned with what these other ones are concerned with, it is like some of these chapters I'm looking at, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages of content, and it's not light. Like this author really dives deep into it. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. I read this one while I was in high school, and it was just a lot of fun to read through, but it takes time. So you really have to be invested in the topic if that's what's most important to you. So that's Walking with Bilbo, an example of a topic-driven devotional. The last one that I've got for you, this third way to pick a devotional, is on author. And this kind of is similar to topic, because especially this one that I've got for you, I think it's a good example, but I'm sure there's a better example. Maybe Rick Warren, or who are some other, maybe Ted Decker, which I've got on my shelf back here. Maybe he's got a devotional that you'd be interested in because you like his fictional writing. I don't know. But in this case, this is a Duck Commander devotional. It's compiled by one of the brothers, Alan, I think. Yep. And so all of the writings are by this family, presumably by this person. If you really like the guys from Duck Commander, if you watch, Duck Dynasty, then you pick this up off the shelves because you like the people and you like what they have to say on the TV show because you like their personality and you respect their opinion on on spiritual topics, then this would be a great option for you. Usually these devotionals are much shorter than the topical devotionals because they're driven by these personalities that, in some cases aren't authors, especially if you're picking ones up from personalities, outside of the book realm. Like, this is obviously TV personality folks that wrote this book. And so it does, but they all do the same thing, right? There is a passage that centers you in the Word, then there is commentary, and then there is either a prayer, a sending, or some questions to go along with the reading to get you thinking and to get you in the right mindset beyond just that. So this is a good example of the person, the author, idea of why you should potentially buy a devotional. Because you trust this person. You like what they have to say on other topics. So why wouldn't you want their take on, on scriptural topics? Kind of like some YouTube personalities you might know, right? So anyway, why do you come to me for daily devotionals in the first place? Like, maybe you saw a video about how to sing in choir, or you saw, a video on a hymn history that you liked. And so you stuck around to watch this video, this is really meta. We're going beyond the scope of this video, probably should have, but it's a reasonable reason to buy the book. It is, because you like what they have to say on one topic. It stands to reason you might like what they have to say about other topics. So there you go. If they're a trustworthy source, that's a great reason. So to recap, time, topic, or person, right? So, but I think these are three really good reasons to, and mentalities to go in when you go into the bookstore, you go into, Amazon, if you're getting an e-devotional or something like that. I don't know how you buy your devotionals. Wherever you buy them, you go to Mardell's or whatever, like you go to the Christian bookstore, you're walking down the aisle and there's tons of them. This is how I make my decision, and I hope that this is beneficial to you to make your next devotional decision. I hope that this is helpful. So, and again, I think the best version of this is to find a marriage between these three things. Find one that really encapsulates an author that you respect, a topic that you enjoy or are fanatical about, and a time that you are willing to give up. So when you read through it, is it a bunch of pages? Like, that should inform your decision. Is it written by somebody you know and trust? Like, that should inform your decision. And is it covering a topic generally that you like? Is it one on peace and you feel like you need more dedication in your devotional time to the topic of peace? Like, it doesn't have to be, fandom. You don't have to pick a topic on fandom. It could be a spiritual topic like joy or self-control. Like, any of those things have perfect merit. And I think if you can find one with all three of these, areas, then you've picked your best and most tailored devotional possible. So anyway, I hope that you use this process the next time you go and try and pick out a devotional. And maybe, I don't know, maybe in the future I'll make my own devotional. Who knows? It'll be fun. So we'll see. What kind of devotionals are you currently going through, or are you looking at to get your hands on? Have you chosen any of these in the past? I doubt it. Maybe some of you have done the Walking with Bilbo. It's probably the most popular of the three. But in the comments below, before you go, just let me know what devotional you're either looking for, what you look for in a devotional, or what you're currently going through in your morning or evening devotional time. Love to hear from you what your process is. And as always, go in peace.